Hi, my name is Bobby. I'm Chelsea's cousin. I'm 11 years old and I have no experience doing long jump, but I'm really excited to try.
Alright, so right now I'm going to perform the skill so that she could see what it's supposed to look like, and then I'm going to have her perform it without any instruction. So now that we have an idea of where she could start, we're going to record this measurement to see how much she improves throughout the lessons. So she is at 5'9". So the first method we're going to do is positive reinforcement, which is under behaviorism. So I'm going to break up the jump into 3 steps, which is the approach, the takeoff, and the landing. I'll be doing this for all the lessons, but for the purposes of this one, each time she completes one of those steps better or improved using my cues, I will reward her with a Oreo, which should positively reinforce the behavior. Drive, get to your top speed. So now that you did the approach good, we're going to move on to the takeoff, so you get an Oreo for that. Run, top speed, drive, up. Oh, she went so much. So she did really well on the takeoff by driving up, so she gets an Oreo. And now we're going to move on to the landing. Run, top speed, drive up, land on your butt. Nice. So she did the landing well, so she gets her Oreo. She improved in all 3 of them, so we are going to measure it now to see how much she improved. So she's improved a whole 2 feet. She's at 8'9" now. Big improvement. Alright, now we're moving on to modeling. So I'm going to model the full behavior first, and then I'm going to break it up into the 3 parts as I mentioned. So I will do the approach, the takeoff, the landing, so that she could break that up and look at it and try to master it. And I'm going to have her watch me doing all that, and I'm going to have her explain back to me what she needs to do to make sure she retains that information. So now I'm going to have her repeat to me what she learned while watching me model the skill to see how much she retained.
You approached full speed. You took off with driving your knee, and you landed pulling your feet and landing on your butt.
So her motivation for this, going into her jump to see how much she improves, I promised I'd take her to Boba if she could improve her distance on this. Top speed. Take off. So she definitely improved on this jump. She is at 9'11" now. So our final method of learning is going to be scaffolding, and I'm going to start that with asking her some questions to see what her zone of proximal development is, to see where I can help her improve. So what could you improve on in your approach?
Honestly, I think I could improve on my approach, on my speed.
And how about your takeoff?
Driving my knee a little bit higher where I can land farther.
And your landing?
Landing on my bum.
Okay. So for the scaffold, I put tape down to help her with each of the phases. Her drive phase, which is going to give her speed, her takeoff, which is going to help her drive up, and her landing, which is going to be her pulling her feet through and landing on her butt. So I'm going to take the tape away once I feel